All right, what's going on, everybody? Hello and welcome to another plant video. My name is John, and this video is going to be all about these stephanias right here. So I'm going to be styling this stephania today, which has gotten really quite out of hand. But also, I wanted to share some things, some information with you about these other ones, some things I've been learning, because there have been some very interesting things happening to my stephanias this year. But the main thing is this one has just gone insane. It's got this really long vine with all of these side vines, and there's even a seed pod over here, which I'm super excited about. But basically, I have this thing sitting by my window with all my other plants, and I have it like, I let it just like crawl on the other plants, and I prop it up and I move it around. Anytime I need to water something, I have to like untangle it and remove it. So I'm gonna put a stake in here today and then build a loop out of some wire and just train this thing to go around and hopefully get a nice big ball of stephania leaves started. I like to be able to just pick this plant up and move it without having to untangle it. So that's the main reason for this. But also some interesting things have been going on with these other stephanias that I would like to just talk about a bit, so give you all an update on that. So let's start with the updates that will be quicker. So first, these two over here, I was doing an experiment earlier this year. I wanted to try and get these stephanias to bush out and grow multiple stems and have like a nice tight bushy look. So I cut off all the leaves on both of these, hoping that it would like send out multiple stems. And what happened was nothing happened. Nothing at all for about 3 or 4 months. They just sat there, they didn't do anything. Finally, they put out some stems. I mean, this one just started growing recently, so yeah, I think if I cut back, if I let them grow really long like this and then cut them back, probably get multiple stems like that. I don't know, but so far, that didn't work. It did not go according to plan. Now right here, this is my Stephania Nova. This I rooted and grew in the humidity bins last year, and it was doing really, really well all winter long, so I didn't want to remove it from there during the winter. So it had some nice, wonderful, gorgeous, like bluish teal leaves, and then I decided to transition it to the sunlight, natural light. So I put it into my windowsill, and because those leaves had been grown in the humidity bin under LEDs for about 6 months or so, within a few weeks of this being in that natural sunlight, quite a bright window, southeast facing, those leaves got absolutely roasted and all fell off, which was very sad because this is my only Nova. These are all Erectas. I like this one a lot. After that, it grew some flowers. They sort of sat there for like 2 months doing nothing. And then those all recently fell off, and I don't know if they fell off because that's what happens after they sort of spend their energy, or if it's because I've been treating all my plants with neem and soap to battle some spider mites. It kind of fell off a little bit after that, and so maybe the flowers just didn't enjoy that. I'm not sure. But there are a lot of new little growth tips on here. They're really, really small, hard to count right now. But I do believe this is going well, and I will let you know in a future update if I find out that the flowers are supposed to fall off or not. But for sure, the flowers did fall off, and now it looks like it's gonna start growing some leaves. All right, so here's the plan. I got a stake, shortened stake, sharpened in a pencil sharpener. That's going in there. I have this really, really stiff, I don't know, it feels like iron or something. I found this spool of this like iron metal wire on the ground by a recycling dumpster one time. So I'm gonna attach this to the stake, then I'm gonna build like a loop, a circle. I'll probably go like three laps around it to make it nice and sturdy. And then I'll start to train these around here. I might attach them with the garden Velcro, or maybe I'll see if I can just put them in there and have it stay there on its own. It should be like a very full, bushy head of Stephania Erecta leaves. So we're gonna try and get that popping today. Oh God, oh no, don't go into, oh no. Yeah, it's tangling with the string of hearts now. Oh gosh. Okay, dude, don't go over there. Oh, okay, so the other thing to update you all on is these are previously all in various gritty mixes over the past couple of years. The last year, I moved them all to pure diatomaceous earth because it's very wet. It's a really, really wet, gritty soil component. That works super well, but if you ever have had a Stephania that's growing quickly in the growing season, they get super, super thirsty. So I switched the 3 other ones all to just like my regular Arrowwood mix, bark, potting soil, perlite, turfaced, things like that. And that's going really well. And I want to repot this thing, but it does have a seed pod and it's absolutely going nuts this year. So I'm not going to disturb it. One person did reach out to me on Instagram in response to a story I posted saying that it's definitely a seed pod and that the best thing to do is to just let it fall off on its own and then I can plant that or open it and plant it. And I don't know if it's going to have multiple seeds inside it or not, but what I do know is I cannot wait to see a little teeny tiny caudex forming hopefully later on this year. All right, so let's just wrap this around, get it on here nice and tight. All right, so then gotta build a circle. So I don't know, maybe 8 inches in diameter? Sure. Okay, do a full 360 there. I'm so glad I salvaged this stuff from that recycling bin. Okay, so hopefully this is one of those things where you get halfway done and go, what? And then later, then when you finish it, you go, oh yeah. Okay, so what I really think I need to do is pick this whole thing up and like wrap this stuff all together. It's gonna be kind of a pain, but it's gonna be worth it. Okay, so I'm gonna snip this, wait. Hello. All right, so I'm gonna snip this and just curl it back around. So these ends down here are kind of sticking out still, and I'm gonna need to get some like pliers to clamp them down because it's too hard to bend that by hand. It's also really sharp. Okay, so here's this cool, I don't know what this is. We'll call it a wizard loop. So here's my wizard loop. And yeah, I'm gonna have to stick this in here. So this is the part where we take bets on whether or not this was a good idea. And I think it's gonna be pretty cool. Maybe I should cut this pole. Well, I can always cut it later. I kind of really want to cut it though. This is hella tall. Damn, this loop looks huge now. All right, we'll cut it later if we so choose. So I'm gonna get it really close to the caudex. Probably gonna damage some roots, at least a little bit. All right, so let's get it. Oh. Okay, so, hey, that's kind of cool. I feel like oh. Okay, I need to secure this top part because you are floppy as. Oh, how are you already curling around that? All right, well, I'm gonna say that looks wild. And I probably should have made this a tighter loop, but as it continues to grow, hopefully it will fill out. I really don't know. The most important thing is that I want to keep it growing so that that seed pod will continue to develop and maybe we'll get multiple seed pods, I don't know. But the priority is keep it growing and let it be something. This is gonna be such a huge benefit to me now that I can like literally pick this plant up and go water it and I can film my videos like this and people will comment on how amazing it looks. All right, so what do you all think? Please let me know if you like it. Do you think I should cut this? Should the loop be smaller, bigger? We'll see. I do think as these get longer and if I bring them back in, I think I can really fill this out and it should look pretty cool at that point. So we'll see, but I'm happy with just the portability of it, and it can actually now have it occupy its own space without being tangled all the time. So thank you so much for watching. That is my update for you today and my styling, Stephania styling. By the way, I was thinking of starting my own DIY channel. Yeah, let me know if you'd be into that, because, well, for obvious reasons. But again, thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best with your plants and your life, and I hope to see you in the next video. All right, peace.